Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we've been listening to during pre-stream here. This is The Heist, provided by Slipstream. Thank you to them and everybody like them who makes other free to use or low cost assets for us streamers so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your right type streamer for the night. And tonight we are returning to Persona 5 Royal, a RPG style game we've been playing for a few months. We are getting pretty late in the game. We might actually enter the final section tonight, I'm not sure. We're close enough we could, I'm just not sure if we are. So, we'll see. Before that, I'm going to do a little bit of chatting here for a bit. In part to get all warmed up, and in part because it's been a long couple of days, guys. So, if you follow me on my socials, you would have seen me tweet something out yesterday saying, hey, guess who ordered pizza and is also working overtime tonight? This guy. So, work had another little fucky-wucky this month, and a bunch of things broke. And, yeah, I was pulled into that yesterday morning, like 8 something, I don't know. And by the end of the day, they're like, okay, we're looking for people for overtime. And I'm like, I technically don't have anything Thursday night this week. I wasn't able to come to the last one. I should step up. I regret stepping up. Like, what a colossal mess this has been. Because basically something broke and people tried to fix it by removing and upgrading to a better version of the software. That sometimes helped, but then sometimes didn't. Sometimes it made things worse, and it just kept snowballing from there. And pain. We are in Spain without the S, and it's just, oh, it just hurt. So yeah, I stayed late last night by about 3.5 hours. At that point, I had done like my share of the work that had been divvied out to me. Some of these computers were ones we had touched 2 or 3 times, because people are like, oh, I have this great idea. It worked on one. We should apply it to every computer we're working on. And then it turns out like, no, it was just a fix for one. And it didn't actually correct everything, and that was a terrible idea, but we did it anyways, so it's fine. So, yeah, it was a long night, but they're like, okay, at least we're done. Nope, came in this morning, they're like, oh, it's back, everybody hop in the call, and I was in that for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I had like kind of tried to like slowly ease into the day by like taking care of a couple other things. Because, like, I was just tired and out of it. Like, being in work mode until 9:15, and then, like, winding down and getting ready for bed, like, it took a while for me to mentally be where I needed to be. And, like, to fall asleep and get some sleep. And it did not end particularly well. Like, I didn't get a whole lot of rest. I crawled out of bed like 5 minutes before I had to show up for work today. There's thankfully teleworking, so it did not mess me up too badly, but I was hurting today. And I was in that call for like an hour and a half trying to do my own thing while just trying to get stock of what the heck was going on. And like, I've got people iMessage getting back to me. I've got people that like aren't broken, but they're like, oh, hey, this slightly annoying thing happened. Could you please take care of it? And I'm like, I just got so overwhelmed and overstimmed. I tapped out after like that little bit at the beginning. I'm like, I just can't today, guys. And I popped out of that call and I did not come back. And yeah, the rest of my day went predictably not great as well, because yeah, stuff was just breaking. So Like my last thing for the day was somebody had put in a ticket to an IT ticket to get some software installed. I had sent the software to the computer. I had them check, and they're like, "Oh, it's not installed." So I go in their computer. I'm like, "Well, it's there." It's like, but I'm not finding out of the start menus. I'm like, you know what? It's weird. I'll remove it and I'll reinstall it. When I'm reinstalling it, his computer's going, "Oh, hey, by the way, this is a thing. Like there's a. How can I explain this? When you install the software, it's like checking with the manufacturer. Also, sorry, I forgot to say this earlier. Congratulations on the first, Pickles. You were here first, and you have the redeem to prove it. Sorry, I got a little distracted jumping into whining about my day. Basically, when you install the software, it like puts something on the computer that then goes out to like the company website to check and make sure that like everything's kosher and you have a licensed version. Yeah, apparently that thing was a little upsetty spaghetti with us. Because it's like, oh, hey, you're trying to install a version that's too old. And yeah, so like the guy's just like, oh, hey, I just want this software. And no, he can't have it because our stuff's just old and he can't have it. And that's just the way it is, I guess. So it's just... It has been a long day. I am a bit tired. So, but I am finally free. And yes, I'm finally free. Fully understandable. Thank you, Pickles. It is appreciated. But yeah, that's kind of why I was taking a little bit long to get started tonight, because I'm like, yeah, I need a little bit extra time, because I crawled out of bed and just basically went right to work. I didn't grab a shower today. Like, I got finished with work and I just sat in my chair and zoned out, and I'm like, oh, I should get a shower before stream. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:30. Okay. Hey, Ravi. Thank you for the well wishes. But yeah, today was just... Deus was very tired today. So. But the week is done. We are here. I'm going to be getting like 3.5 hours of overtime, which... I'm not even sure what they pay me for overtime, if it's double time or if it's time and a half. Let me actually calc this out here. I know like roughly what I make. If I have estimates. Oh wait, no, that's not. Yeah, that's the annual. Right, and it's bi-weekly, so it's... Okay. So that's my hourly. So, like, if I'm guessing right, the pre-tax amount is like $160-ish. And I'll lose like a quarter of that, so yeah, $120. That's not bad. So, yeah. Is money. Is money and money good. But yeah. I was actually considering canceling stream tonight, but in addition to my pizza I got yesterday, which by the way was like Domino's stuffed crust pizza, which was amazing. That's actually pretty good. I also got like a 2-liter of Coke from them, and I was pounding that last night, pounding it today, and actually as I was prepping for stream, I'm looking around like, all right, where's my water? I don't think I had water at all today, guys. I think the closest I got to water was tea I made this morning.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I have water now, but thank you. But yeah, I was about ready to like unmute, and I'm like, okay, let me go actually hydrate today. So I grabbed a water bottle that I had sitting aside. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna chug a bit. But it is a whole thing. And yeah, but like that's a strong indication of just like how overwhelming today was. Like I did not have any water. I just kept pounding soda because I needed the sugar and caffeine to keep me going. So I'm anticipating a pretty rough crash at some point after this. Because I have finished a 2 liter of soda in the last 24 hours. And that's probably not good for me. But we are here. We are gaming. And we might very well finish the end of Persona 5 because I think we have about a week left before the change of heart, and this one's not good for the kidneys. I know, and I don't do it too often. But yeah, sometimes you need that extra to just get you through shit. So. But yes, here we are. Finally free. It's finally the weekend. And everything's gonna be fine. So, let's get booted up to a gaming screen. Not sure which, because I think last time we got a couple of confidants done. I don't think we're gonna, I think we might finish the Hanged Man for EY. But I don't know if we're gonna finish anybody else. I think we did the Mementos run for the Wheel of Fortune, but I don't know if we have much else left that we can do. I'd love to get like Haru's card done for the Empress, but I just don't think I have the time for it. Anyway, let's get this booted up. Okay. December 12th. Alright. Public exhibition and coffee books. Alright. Let me go and dig up my persona information. Humu. It's adorable. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. So see, the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Oh, that's fascinating. It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday. No, if she ever goes into like working for a cafe, she's gonna be super cute. You know, Okamura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee, but that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I really had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned to me a year or two ago. Anyway, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. The day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place. I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but feel like we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to be only focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Black like coffee? Oh, I get it. You're so funny. You're trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thank you for that. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. Lady, you fight with an axe and a grenade launcher. You ain't weak. I have a plan, though. Before I can determine who I can trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm gonna get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Chance to cure status ailments. That's good. Exactly, Pickles. It's super endearing. How am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah, what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract would never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you'll lose everything you own. Okamura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really going to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okamura Foods needs right now. Yeah, dude, you are lying out your ass. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okamura Foods. In the meantime, why don't you go stop by the gym or something? I mean, if you have time to mess around this punk, you damn well better have time to get a little... So we're killing him. We're killing him? We're killing him. I'm voting kill. Like, no change of heart. We're just popping his shadow right between the eyes. Sorry about that. You don't need to apologize. You're not wrong about that. He has everything: fame, intelligence, etiquette. No, he doesn't. He told you to go to the gym. He tells you if you have time to shop, you have time to go to the gym and look better. Like, the guy is full of shit. He does not have etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's gonna get Okamura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right, I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we partied here? I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, he reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me happy. Thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way to change this. Talking to you's helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon. I think this is hers for mementos. How's your availability? Would you care for a match? I'm here at the church. There's the star. Oh, we actually are literally there. A Meijin knows no standard moves. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. Do you have some time today? I'd like to request a match. She's 6 going on 7. Double money if battle is won in 1 turn after a successful ambush. Oof. That was one that would have been really useful if I got it earlier. You've been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete. All my pieces have been taken. Hifumi has left me utterly defeated. But I think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved considering that you endured with climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp. This exhibition match was... The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it'll draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I'll confess I'm a bit scared, though. It may come down to luck. You're right. However, that also means I have a chance of winning, even though my opponent is ranked higher. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional. But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. Oh yeah, I believe in you. Thank you. So there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match? Thank you. Strategically place your pieces in the enemy zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. Jelly has requested I do the voice. Which voice, Jelly? You have to say high or low. Also, hi, Jelly. Let me do the high voice. Alright, alright. One sec. Giving you a shout out there. Can't stop me. Actually, I'm going to drink some water before I do this.
Well then, the die is cast. We got 3 minutes on the clock. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. Narukin! Earn double money if a battle is won in 1 turn after a successful ambush. Star confidence increased to rank 7. You will now earn more XP for blah 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 blah. I don't care. Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this gold mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride. Come, lightning metamorphosis. Gold promotion. I feel like playing shogi with her has helped sharpen my knowledge. Not that I need it, it's the end of the game. Wish they had these confidence earlier on. That'd be great. Thank you for the match. I look forward to the next one. Oh wow, there's no phone call afterwards. Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. What, no one's texting me? Bitches. Enjoy your look, Jelly. There's Makoto. Ah, crap. So this is an entire section I can't do anything. Maybe some pieces over here. Yeah, tools. That's what I meant. Make it 13. I don't have a lot of these. Okay, I still have 30 seconds left on this. I swear to God. Like a bunch of psycho bombs. And this one, the last one's on the Atom matches. What the hell was that? Burn what?
Well, my timer's up anyways. I'm gonna go check my phone. One sec. Somebody in North Carolina calling me at 6:45 in the evening. Insane how popular Shido is. Unless he confesses, there's no way this is going to change. We believe everything he tells him. In that case, it wasn't a mistake for us to change his heart. We made the best choice possible, didn't we? Assuming the change is successful, there's no better way to go about it. Current state of things is concerning. We need a backup plan. Nice to have one, but we don't have the time. There's nothing we can really do until election day. Hey, Deus, how goes Persona? It's going well. We got 5 days left until the change of heart and presumably the end of the game? I don't know. No, read me a fortune. Befumi, let's boost the star, just in case I didn't do it enough from otherwise. Actually, change my mind. Where's EY? I'm gonna jump on EY the first chance I get. And I want to make sure he's maxed. Playing the gold version, I'm betting that the end isn't as close as expected. Gold is Persona 4, 5 is Royal, and yes, I am playing the Royal version. And yeah, I know I've unlocked the next, like, whatever's going on, but, like, the traditional end of the game is getting close. Fuck. She is 7 going on 8. Alright, let's chat with her. VTuberson, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I know. I expected nothing less. It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all the members. Speaking of members, some of them said they stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat with, too. You know, I never saw this as a possible reading in my outcome in my reading. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that followed me ever since the village called me a monster has passed. I mean, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. It reminds me, my reading told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster, but I'm not sure exactly what that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anybody could have figured that out, huh? Magic Joker plot bending powers go. Yeah. I knew it. I know how fragile it was back then, but I'm still embarrassed to let myself think he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men? Truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman I wanted to talk to you about. This is embarrassing. Are you interested in older women? Oh, and the right answer is hell yeah, I am. Really? I mean, how interesting. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, no, she's into us. If we have time to waste talking nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? Raffles, send jokes. Send jokes, yeah. I guess it's a strong resolve. Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. More importantly, other members are still confused as to what's going on. So I need to set things right. This is partially my fault after all. Right. The real battle starts soon. It's getting late. I should close up for the day. And she wished me a good night. I've been thinking, I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her hometown. What can I really accomplish? Then I realized something. I could have easily ran away from the chairman like I did back then, but I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's to your influence. Nah, it was all you, kid. Nonsense, I'm not that strong of a person. I only got this far because I had you at my side. In other words, I think this is all part of our fate. I'll do my best to give them hope, the same hope you gave me. I can't turn my back on ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it, though. Until next time. And plot things related to the election. Don't care. The game's like, are you emotionally invested enough? And I'm like, no, I don't care. Oh my god, this hurts so much. Like, Anne's done, Ryuji's done. Futaba and Takemi are done. Like, I have all these chances to work with them, and I can't. There's nothing to do. Alright. Let's make some freeze spray. Forgot to hit the right button. Alright, who is this? Oh, this is just us. Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. That was the weird thing in Metaphor Refantasio, and it drove me crazy. Had 2 weeks to make sure people like you, but I was at like 100 a month ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little nuts. It's like that online. Everyone's saying the same thing. Doesn't make any sense. The enthusiasm of the public has morphed into blind faith. It may have been a blessing in disguise that not much is known about your suicide report. Probably. Who knows what they would have done to Deuscain if they realized he was still alive. At this point, even the slightest stimulation could be a huge problem. This country's like a big balloon that has way too much air inside. This is crazy. Everyone's lost it. It's almost like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie. She's right, I have a bad feeling about this. You're especially in danger. Be careful. I'll be at church. And no EY yet. He's still not maxed, right? Yeah, the Hangman is a 9.
Let's get out.
Gotta say no to Kawakami. I'll be at church, however, I'd like to speak with you if that's alright. I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now, rather from now on. I'm at a checkmate right now, my only options to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. She's troubled. I'm smart enough to give her advice. I guess that was smartness, right? Yeah, smartness. Nobody. Check bond. 7. This is the 7.5, right? Enjoy your lurk, Pickles. Thanks for stopping by as always, man. I appreciate you. Alright. So let's talk. Before we talk, I'd like to talk to you about some... Or before we play, I want to talk to you about something. My mother told me I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. It's a strategy she devised. She says if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women and get, as a result, get more female fans. And then when I make a comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi. And once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continued to support my shogi career was so she could profit off me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose my match so long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous. However, losing on purpose is wrong. Yeah, what a great mom. Please swallow your pride and be famous. Be famous for me so I can make money. Yeah. Even to help me become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Yeah, no. 100% mom is wrong. Let's make her reconsider then. If that were possible, she's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to fulfill her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name, out of curiosity? Mitsuyo Toga. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I need to do something about the target for Hifumi. Upstaging the stage, mother. Oh, it's snowing today. Yeah, I don't care. Alright, that's the gun kid. I guess I'm going to do the tower next. Look at Quest, go beat up her mom's ego. I'm not going to do that with just one. Especially not this late in the game. Yeah, I'm trying to save up, like, for several of them. Alright. Oh, fair. What was the first part? Made a snowman at school. I'll show you next time. It'll probably melt. Wanted to talk to you about something. Can I bother you? Check bond. Got nothing at 7. But he's going... Okay. Let's go somewhere quiet. That kid I took money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. My mom told him it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told him to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day she called my school to complain that cost of lunch is too high. I begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it really was because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But she told me once you stop fighting, you lose, and that those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing. YouTuber-san, Shinya, what are you doing here? She's a super Karen? Seems like. I knew it. What? You've been acting strange lately, just as I suspected. Someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone new must have come into the picture. So are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya? Bad influence? Yes, children should obey their parents. But he doesn't. I want my obedient Shinya back. Stop it, Mom. You take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All that time and money I spent on him, wasted. What are you gonna do about that, huh? Mom, VTuber-san is... VTuber, huh? I'm gonna remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I may just have to tell your school. One of their students is stalking my son. Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya, we're going home. Think about his feelings. Feelings? He's just a child. Keep meddling with him, I'm gonna call the police. That wouldn't be good. All hail Kawamami, I have spoken, goodbye. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Stay away from him. Now let's go. But, Shinya, you are Shinya, aren't you? Yes. Hey, I snuck away while Mom was shopping. I'm gonna say earlier, I'm really sorry about that. Already? Crap, I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think the Phantom Thieves could turn my mom back into her old self? He seems on the verge of tears. Tell the Phantom Thieves to change my mom back to the way she used to be. What's your mom's name? Her name? It's Hanai Oda. I gotta go. Let's play again sometime, and please don't hate me. I feel his brotherly affection and... wham. See, Cobalt? This is why we don't do it earlier, because now we have 2 targets. I think technically we have a 3rd. So you want to help that king dude out. We gotta do it changing his mom's heart. That was a tough decision to make. He's only in elementary school. We're trying to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him delivered himself. Unanimous decision. Oh, thank God, it's EY. Sweet Christmas, I have 3 days left. We're gonna save again, and we got an ad break popping, so I'm gonna switch over, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, ad breaks back. We're jumping back in. Oh my goodness. Kawamami. I love it. So I got Sojiro. This should be the last one for EY. It might be my last chance to get it, too. I saved earlier. Right. Request for you. It's about Karu. He wants to see you. Can you come to the shop? Thanks. He'll be happy to see you. I'll call him over. Thanks again for the last time. I learned a lot about myself, so I just wanted to show my appreciation. Intruding on another private family moment. Still droning on about that? It's quite a shock, but that's what made you take me in, right? Who cares? Oh there, kiddo. If you just told me all this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened. Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers and... Oh, this kid's adorable. I love him. It's up to you now, why? Shut up, I know that. Yeah, because we don't talk about our own feelings. In the end, I was just fighting my own demons, stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of my son was all distorted because of my own rotten childhood memories. I forgive you. Wow, you've really matured, huh? Why'd you help my dad? He told me you got the info about Suda for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would you normally take that big of a risk? I couldn't leave him. I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for underdogs like a gentleman thief, you know? People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher? You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight? Sheesh. Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. Alright, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, didn't he? Like he had a change of heart, just like them people been talking about on the TV, huh? I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. I wonder who else knows. What if you're right? Yeah, I wonder. Oh, don't worry, it ain't none of my business. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was just all BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Karu's bro. Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna put all my effort into the special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide. Blood oath, blood oath, blood oath. Unfortunately, I already customized all of my guns and unlocked the whole menu, so that does nothing for me. What the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout. And the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Huh? Let's get to it. Helping a Y with his work honed my proficiency, which I don't need. Later. Man is like, hey, want to try out a real thing? Hands the kid a Glock. Kinda, yeah. Alright. She gets soil improvement. That is not what I wanted. Art talk. If a negotiation with a lone shadow fails, you can try again. It's not terrible. Much as I would actually like to do Haru's thing, I might actually do Yusuke this time. That Emperor skill looks really useful. Want to collect people in Shibuya. Alright, say yes to art. It's finally ended. There's been people watching. I'm gonna kill some time. There's something I want to try painting. Are you free to help? It would be difficult to go by myself. Our destination is Inokashira Park. Let's go. After your assistance today, it'd be impossible to sketch while rowing. What are we doing? Why are we in a boat? I should bring a girl here. A girl? Do you have a girlfriend? You should have mentioned that sooner. I've missed an opportunity for a truly wonderful subject. That aside, I must thank you for your help today. This is the ideal location for my next motif. Look at the ducks. They're cute. Don't get excited. You'll fall off, you know. Perfect. This is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That's why we have come today. I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between a man and a woman. Fitting, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You too will have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. This angle, incredible. The pastoral side profile, the moist eyes, their overflowing passion is wholly evident. Yusuke, you're being weird again. They're akin to Adam and Eve. In time, all lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Yeah, I call him weird, and then he just goes straight to Adam and Eve. Separation is the natural end to any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. Precisely, this is the truth of the human heart. It will make the most wonderful painting. It will be adored by all those who gaze upon it. It may even be given top prize in the next exhibition. Wait, now is not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters.
Boy.
Did you just yell at the people? Oh my god, Yusuke. Return to your triangle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice as to preserve your beautiful love so it's all coming generations to bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you'll become new legends of the world. Modern Adam and Eve. They're brother and sister, aren't they? Legends? Art? This dude's up his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a second. Are you drawing us? Wait, you're using us as models? Man and woman intimately swaying in the dinghy of dreams, the blush of their cheeks, the bashful looks. This is the love I'm emphatically searching for. Love? I guess we call it that, but it's kind of weird. This is my sister. I knew it. See, I told you I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this crap are stupid couples. I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and riding a boat here. Though I was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother. Emilio. That overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination. My bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. Love comes in all forms. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perspective can be. Romantic and familial love. The two may be nigh indiscernible depending on one's point of view. Sure, Yusuke. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. I feel as though I've learned something today. Yes, you've learned not to ship random people because they might be family. Sometimes I wish I could hit Yusuke with a paper fan. See, that's the thing. Like, I like a lot of the women characters in this game. Boy, some of the guys are dumb. Like, Yusuke is just ridiculously eccentric. And Ryuji is just kind of a dumb fuck. Soldier I like. But man, my teammates are... No. So only couples riding these things, right? That means those two. Shh, there are people from all walks of life here in this city. Oh, tell me more. What are you talking about? Alright, it's time we return home. Row us back to the shore. Oh god, they think we're gay. Thank you for all your help today. I realize my lack of experience. I understand nothing of love after all. I've progressed by one step. There's no doubt I'll face many difficulties on the way forward. When will I fully understand the heart? Will I ever understand it? Will I ever be able to draw it? I mean, don't get discouraged, man. Good, I have no intention whatsoever of giving up. I will do everything in my power to get past this. Anyway, today was a significant use of time. Impressive horsemanship from your end as well. I hope I can count on your help next time. For now, farewell, friend. And don't care about none of that. 2 days. I forgot to check where my bond level was. Oh, she's drunk. Are you worried about me, Lala-chan? Usually kinda. I haven't seen her drink this much in forever. I haven't been drinking at all. Takes another swig. I'm totally not drunk, hick. Something bad happened? Don't teach Yusuke about the many wakes of love. Oh god, we'd go down such a nightmare paths. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna teach Yusuke about love. He cares about nothing other than art, and he's definitely the weird level of art. Oh, you're sharp, kid. Truth is, my quota got doubled. It's gonna take like 4 times as much work to get that much done, though. They're shacking me down, so I won't have time for anything else. My chief's such a shithead. He must not like you. Shut up, that bastard probably knows something's up. Before this, I was starting to feel like a real journalist again. The rush of investigating Kaio's case, uncovering dark secrets hidden away by our corrupt society. Now it's going to be impossible to run my investigation with this quota. That doesn't sound good. It's not good, but what am I supposed to do? They'll fire me if I can't reach my quota. Hey, Lala-chan, if they fire me, can I live here? I won't help my investigation, though. The incident's over a year old and the authorities aren't doing shit. Maybe Kaio really was the true culprit. You should trust in her. I mean, that goes without saying. If I don't, who will? Watch your temper. What am I doing? I mean, I'm the one who dragged Kaio into politics. It's my fault this ended up happening to her. She started out in book publishing, mostly taking photos of nature and wild animals. She was a genius behind the camera, though. That's why I thought she'd make a perfect partner for me. Hey, you can't blame yourself. Kaio was just as set on exposing the evils of society as you were, isn't that right? But if I didn't get her involved in the first place... Damn it, that incident is all my fault. That's why I got to get to the bottom of it. That's the spirit. Hell yeah. You know, it's weird how calm I get when I'm talking to you. It's almost like you actually understand me. I'm sorry about snapping at you earlier. The stress must have gotten to me. It's just all this quota business is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to throw all my focus on that for now. I'll still be counting on you for Phantom Thieves stories as long as you're up for it. She's starting to rely on me. The devil!
Yoshi.
I'm gonna have to ease off my investigation for a while too. I don't need more eyes on me. I might be able to ask some of my co-workers for help. Journalists will do anything for a scoop. Now then, I'll take any tidbits you have for me today. Hope you don't mind if I get back to drinking, though. This whole conversation really sobered me up. It's getting late. I'll see you later. Thanks for spilling on the Phantom Thieves earlier. I love how the journalist has the Devil Arcana. Yeah, kinda. She's also somebody who, like, explicitly is like, hey, pretend to be my boyfriend, high schooler. Yeah, she goes there. Actually, being serious, I genuinely, seriously, really appreciate you. I'm only able to meet my insane quota because of the info you give me on the Phantom Thieves. I'll dig up some more for you then. Keep it coming. You're seriously dependable, kid. For now, I'll leave the intel gathering to my partner in crime. I'll get a focus on meeting my quota. I'll never give up on my own investigation. Let's call it a day. Look forward to your next big scoop. And Sunday the 18th. Another day, surprised by my mom, I don't know what to do. Sorry to burden you. Anyway, I'll be at the arcade. Stop by if you want to train. There's Yusuke, there's Haru, Shinya. I mean, electric slug is at least useful. VTuber, what should I do? Never mind, let's train. What do you mean? A calling card? Hanai Oda. My mom? The Phantom Thieves are targeting my mom? So she is bad after all. Is that what you think? My mom used to be nice, but now, right now, I think she's one of the bad guys. To be honest, I thought that for a while. Mom, Do you think they'll actually be able to change your heart? Believe in them. Yeah, you're right, they are the Phantom Thieves after all. So, someone has to give this to my mom, right? I'll do it. Way to step up. It is kind of my fault that Mom got this way. She had to deal with a lot raising me on her own. She had to get stronger because I was so weak. That's not an excuse to hurt people around her, though. She fights with everyone about everything and ends up getting hurt. It's right, my mom's gonna break. I want my mom to realize she doesn't have to be strong for me anymore. But she won't listen to me when I tell her that. That's why I want the Phantom Thieves. That's why I want to help the Phantom Thieves. I want to stop my mom. Then let's save her. I'll give her the calling card. She's my mom after all. I really want to help her. Next time you see the Phantom Thieves, tell them I said thank you. Thanks for talking to them about this. I'm going to teach them my strongest move. And I'm going to get one last level up with the tower before I don't get anything for a while.
Yes.
Guess it's late. Do me a favor, don't tell anyone you saw me crying. Tomorrow's the big day for his change of heart. Everything is election this, election that. Is this some kind of festival? It's an election. Can't answer, working extra hard. Voting takes place tomorrow. Saw another thing from Shido. Did he just blow the whole thing off? Should we cut into another TV broadcast? Let's wait for now. Agree we didn't want to stick out too much. They'll likely give a speech after the election. What are we going to do? Assuming that's after the results come in tomorrow night. Hope he actually confesses his crimes. Okay. I got a Y just in time. Fumi won't level up, and no one else is on the map. You know, it's incredibly indulgent, but we're calling Kawakami. Yeah, girlfriend maid time. She looks relieved. We spent time talking about random things. A special bond. I have something she might like. Improve her life. I'm actually not sure what the best prize is for her. Not prize. Gift. So, oh, she likes the truffles. Yeah, I'll give her the truffles. Oh, she likes the Castella too. Can't go wrong with sweets, exactly. Present? Nice to add a bit of fun to my life. Feels like I touched her heart a little bit. Spending time with my girl before the big night. Looks like Shido's feeling better again. He's getting ready for tomorrow's press conference. Gonna be some kind of commotion going on. Be a crushing victory for him. Time for a new prime minister. Election day. Public opinion hasn't changed. Shido will most likely win, be in a landslide. His change of heart will be coming too late. We'll have to see what happens. The video of us declaring war on him never showed up on TV. Just wondering about that. Stations were probably pressured not to show it. I don't think that's something Shido's influence alone could have accomplished. True cause of this might exist elsewhere. All we can do now is wait to change of heart. Wait for the election results. Do you see the results in the polls? They're so overwhelmingly in favor of Shido. I was certain that Shido will win. How long are the polls open? The sites are on the next party election. Shido sites are already on the next party leader election. Don't touch hearts, kids. It might cause organ failure, probably. Polling place was really packed. Latest exit polls. Curious to see the commentary. He's practically guaranteed to win, I knew it. Shinjuku had a high turnout due to Shido's following. Reporting live from the National Diet Building. According to the exit polls, voter turnout was unusually high. Shido garnered overwhelming support. Said that his position is guaranteed. It's almost time for his policies to become a reality. My election is a result of every citizen's aid. Your support warms my heart. It was going to be Shido. There's no reason to hold an election. That is why. That's why I cannot forgive myself. The reason Okamura passed away is I'm the one who killed him. I manipulated the information the Phantom Thieves were behind a series of incidents. I controlled the hearts of others and gave rise to countless victims. I'm the one who did it. All for my own promotion, my own selfish gain. I haven't used people's lives as stepping stones in order to claim this country as my own ship. I'm a true criminal that can be tried for any crime, and it still wouldn't be enough. I will confess everything. Please, I beg everyone, pass judgment on me. If I can atone for all I've done with my life, I request I can be judged at once. That can't be true. Alright, so the change happened. Hell yeah. Let's raise your glass, kids. Time to enjoy the good liquor. Let me say a few words. And those words are fuck Shido. I got a bouncer a bit. Thank you, Cobalt. Have a good one. He started to take charge. Come on now, don't be that way. If you're gonna complain, say it to Shido. A legislator's pen worth almost nothing. And since the source of evil Shido has been, I got to avenge my mom. It's all thanks to everyone. I was able to settle a debt in regard to my father as well. You all worked so hard for this. He's guilty, right, sis? It'll be extremely difficult to prosecute him immediately. But I'll do this thoroughly until the causality between his other crimes can be proven. I believe Wakaba-san's research results will save Japan. We can testify too, you know. Thank you, but it'll be fine. I don't want any more unwanted suspicions on all of you. It's about time you let us adults prove that we can get our act together. What about this guy's education? It should be fine for him to return to school. It's true your face will be recognized among those involved, but I doubt they'll take firm action, like suddenly coming to arrest him. At least they won't do it until the uproar with your suicide and Shido's confession has died down. Eventually, though, the situation where you and I will be used as scapegoats can't be avoided. You mean in regard to faking his death? That wouldn't have happened to begin with had the police done their job properly. Of course, I plan on doing everything I can. I'll protect you all this time. Prosecuting Shido is that first step. When are we gonna make the toast? Alright, let's get to it. Today is truly... Sorry, you're a bit long-winded, Sojiro. I need to go. Seems like Shido's been transferred to a hospital. One more thing, it's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation. Considering Deuscain's finally back, all of you need to take your education seriously again. I saw the conference, but something's not right. It's like nobody's reacting to it. There hasn't been any movement in the forum either. Even the people on TV are just talking about the election, nothing about the Phantom Thieves. Isn't that weird? Yeah, it bothers me. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? But the Phantom Thieves doesn't even increase after they made their announcement. Anyway, I'll try changing the poll question. It'd be odd asking people if they can support the Phantom Thieves now that so much has changed. I'll find out what people think. Just wait. I don't get it. What's he going to ask? Let's leave popularity stuff to Mishima. You have a calling card to my mom. It was a little scary. Could the Phantom Thieves... could you let the Phantom Thieves know? Phantom Thieves claim victory. Evil's defeated. Credits roll. Forgot to take pictures. I have a photo of Ryuji crying. When did you take that? About halfway through the tearful speech in gratitude to Deuscain. You're not gonna tell the whole chat. It's perfectly understandable. It's a very emotional moment. Sure was. We can't relax yet. It's great to know we did it though. Yes, for now we just bask in that feeling of success. Okay. I'm going to assume nothing is safe. Let's make some tools. Burst bombs? Oh, I got 2 extra ones. And 1 extra one. Bedtime. Case is finally closed. There are no shackles on you anymore. We changed the heart of someone huge like the next Prime Minister. There's no better finale than that. This may be the opportune time to end our deal. I'm sure it'll be fine now. You can manage without me being with you. What are you saying? Don't worry, I won't leave immediately. But if I just stay here, I won't recall anything. I'm a bit envious of you. Here I am. I still haven't found anything about myself. If only I could find out what's in the depths of mementos. Let's go to sleep. You must be tired. But you're sleeping in the middle of my bed, Cat. I can't believe even Shido had a change of heart. We got where we are today because we had to take care of whoever got in our way. If the case is assembled against him, everything about us will be exposed too. What are we supposed to do? That's exactly why we've gathered all the bad guys in one room to discuss our options. Nijima is going to take Shido to court, right? Isn't she under your command? You have to do something. I'm aware. Prevented from doing so. What about the public? Shido's conduct was shameful. If we continue his policies for a rich country, a plan of advancing foreign affairs by controlling people's hearts? After all, the research on it should be proceeding along. We'll push that plan forward and continue eliminating any who get in our way by using that world. We'll pledge ourselves to build a powerful country. We ourselves will meet the expectations we had of Shido. If we do pick up where he left off, would his other associates keep quiet about it? Should be fine in that regard. Anyone who Shido aided would feel like their life is at stake after watching the conference, just as we are now. At any rate, we must first stop that case from being assembled no matter the cost. How do we control public opinion? Thankfully, support for Shido still exists. He was a hero who fell before achieving his goals, who will carry his torch. That's what we'll announce to the mass media. Considering the public's panic after losing their leader, they may latch onto that immediately. But if the general public becomes our enemy, we're done for. It means there's no turning back. Leave Nijima my group. Can we rely on yours in regards to Shido? We'll make it so that he requires a psychiatric evaluation. We're all in the same boat. You'd best not forget that. Hey, support went up. So you're going back to school today. How does it feel? Wish I had a longer break. Come on, don't say that. This is better than living in hiding. No time to be chatting, though. You can't be late on your first day back. Let's get to school. What happened to Shido? He said strange stuff. Government would be in trouble if Shido collapsed now. I thought we could count on him. What's gonna happen? Usually Shido's press conference, the Phantom Thieves changed his heart. I can't believe he turned out to be a criminal. But didn't the leader of the thieves commit suicide? That comeback video posted online right before the election, is it real? I don't know what's going on anymore. Opinions are all over the place online. What does this mean for the election? This country's in trouble. We have no prime minister. It happens so suddenly can't blame anyone for being confused. That's all for today. This will be my last class for the year. The year's truly ending. So much happened, it's like, where did all the time go? But it's not over for you yet. You still have finals in 3 days from tomorrow to the 22nd. Oh, come on! Sure you already know that, though. There's no way you haven't started studying yet. They're coming whether you like it or not. Good luck. She just spilled the beans at the conference, right? Why isn't it making the news? Because he's a politician? I've no doubt that political connections are involved. But that theoretically shouldn't have an impact on the news. Oh, honey. But all the people who saw him on TV, they had to see that. Everyone should have heard all that heavy stuff, right? What happened can't be secret. It'll be apparent soon. Your sister's working on the case. We'll see the results. Exams coming up. Exams. Sorry, I forgot to mention your exams. I was busy dealing with some of Shido's cronies. You are a student, it's only fitting you're doing a study group. You're gonna bring us some snacks now and then, right? You don't even have exams. We're intruding! Glad to see you here. Don't mind me, make yourself at home. We'll take you up on the offer. Why did you bring me here? My school's exams are already over. There's nothing wrong with Ryuji feeling. Oh, Mona. I'm gonna focus on sections that may be on the test, that way you're way too short on time. If she's wrong, we die. I don't want to die. Is it really that bad? This is every day for them. This affects you too, VTuber. Well, with your grades, I'm not too worried. But you missed a lot of classes, so it couldn't hurt to study. He's good at studying. I feel betrayed. Betrayed might be a bit much. Teach me Japanese. Colors are black, so... Talking about kanji. Kanji for crow is the same as bird, but it's missing the line that represents the eye. A crow's eyes are the same color as the feathers, so you can't see them at a glance. Break time. We've been doing Phantom Thief work all this time, right? We learned a bunch of things about that. If we study and learn what we can in school, doesn't it feel kind of pointless? Studying is important, silly. At least it's necessary for Ryuji. These experiences are important too, but common sense is just as important. You should know better than anyone how nasty adults without common sense can be. That's a great point. Someday you'll graduate high school and become adults. And when you get married, you'll need common sense more than ever. Marriage, huh? Do you want to get married? That's a secret. Well, that won't be for a while. In the meantime, I'm more concerned with what I'm going to be eating tomorrow. Cut it out, you're making me hungry. Well, I guess we just gotta get back to studying. Alright, that's the last subject. Covered all the difficult parts, so you should probably be fine. Good work. Yuji just says that 1,000-yard stare into the ceiling. Oh, whatever happens, happens. In the time you wrapped up, be careful on your way home. Yeah. Cute high school crap. Glad to be back. Your probation ends soon. I don't know if any of this other stuff will affect that, so just keep quiet. I haven't seen my sister, and it's only been 24 hours. Okay, so she is 8 going on 9. I got all the members of the group together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually. It's like members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to get back all the money I made from selling stones. The least I can do is atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this. Think of it not as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Hey, money! Maiden, I'm so happy to see you. Yodaka, what are you doing here? That apology you gave us all was made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to force you to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth. No, none of it was made up. To the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. Promises of great fortune, the power of the holy stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP scheme was. So I had to come forward. No, that can't be true. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? Listen to what she's saying.
Shut your mouth, boy!
Stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks, and if you're going to be upset with anyone, it should be me. But, maiden, this can't be happening. No, we must continue to place our trust in her. Please, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we'll be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change is through your own convictions. Neither I nor those worthless stones will be able to help you. But how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? No, a curse is upon us. Maiden, please. Shut your traps! Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Whether you're going to be miserable or not's on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo-jumbo to be changing your fate. Y'all got that strength in yourselves. Fortune-telling can't hold a candle to honest-to-goodness willpower. Heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine as long as you keep your heads up. Oh, sorry about that. All this stress caused me to lapse in my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? It may not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that. That's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, fortune teller who guides fate. And if your Doc and the others will be okay. I know how they feel though. They just want to cling to the holy stones just as I claimed my role as the maiden. All any of us wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. Well, fate can be changed. Alright, I did it. So I'm sure Yodaka and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I try, I will talk to them until they understand. When they realize the difficult truth, I'll be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here they revered me as the maiden. Even my heart somehow continues to wander, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not a maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Thank you. By the way, has anybody told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. So, there's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it? I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. VTuber, why did you come here? I like having my fortunes told. Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious. There's nothing better than knowing my readings help others. Please come have your fortune read as often as you'd like. After all, we'll forever be joined in our quest to oppose fate. Anyway, I'll be going. That's me. Sorry for calling so soon, just after we saw each other. Something I really wanted to tell you. You're the reason I managed to talk to Yodaka and the others. I plan on doing everything I can to support everybody in the ADP for a while. If you're in any trouble, please feel free to stop by for a consultation. I'm planning on it. Want to help you carve your path to the future as Chihaya Mifune, fortune teller and emissary of fate. If you're ever in trouble, remember you can always come to me. Good night and sweet dreams. Do you think Shido really had a change of heart? Been a lot of talk about him being exhausted, maybe sick, who knows? Besides, he'd have been arrested already if any of that were true. Maybe he's waiting on an official statement from the government on who will be the next prime minister. I don't know, something seems off. Oh well. If there's no real issues with Shido, I'd much rather just have him. Exams.
つか達成感っていうの？なんか薄くない？
Yeah, it's because of exams, Ryuji.
まあ8割は俺が言いたいのは世間の反応だよ。
They're still doubtful even after the press conference. He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. We just gotta leave it to Mikoto's sister now. Which exams will magically disappear by the time we get to school. Keep dreaming, buddy. Good morning. Been a while since we last met at school like this. Thank you for your efforts changing Shido's heart. Thank you. If anything, you're the one deserving all the thanks. We should go somewhere to celebrate. What do you say we go pay our first respects to the shrine? A new year's about to begin. Suppose we ought to deal with exams first, though. I'll be in touch afterwards. First day of finals. Right, exam questions. I of course know all of those. And I remember all of them. Absolutely, positively. Yep. I'm definitely not grasping for the tab right now. It's deep. Essay question. Why the infamous thief Kozo had makeup applied to him before his execution. He stole about 1 billion yen. He had his head displayed. Public performance? People would have been happy if he looked too shabby for his death. Things were brutal back then. Even condemned criminals had to be prettied up for a crowd. The real reason he had makeup was to please people. Finished in time. Time's up. Stop writing. Did you study all the questions from the semester? Sure, and I'm totally not cheating on my phone. Hello, Senpai. Couldn't say much out loud at school, but I'll let you know I'm glad you're safe. Remember the promise on the roof? Of course. So happy this morning. I invited you without thinking. Looks like we can make good on that promise by visiting the shrine. Thank you for coming back. Sorry for worrying you. Yoshizawa. But also, hi there, Corbin. Or, not Corbin. Doc Cobrin. Sorry, I can't read tonight. But yes, hello, hello. Another day of tests. We defeated Shido, we still have finals. Aren't these battles one after another tough? Tougher than Shido. How behind are you? And do exams like you... you handle changes of heart. Shido was way worse than this. Tomorrow's the final day, let's do our best. Ah, senpais! What a coincidence. Our exam's treating you, you're awfully busy with practice. Practice is going wonderful, not so much the exams. I passed out while studying last night. Me too. Let's see if we can do better than that today. Let's see how much I can cram last minute on the commute. Commute, yeah. Second day of exams. Which suit was the Holy Grail? Was it spades? Oh, it was hearts. That makes sense. According to Japanese judicial law, is it possible for an infant to do in court? Attend? Yeah. That happened to Shido. Has anybody seen him since the press conference? I had such high hopes. It's unacceptable for Japan to be without a prime minister. I hope he steps back up to lead the country. There's no one more qualified than Shido. I think we're actually going to get an ad break any second. You know what? Let me trigger one now manually, just so it gets done. Alright, we're hopping back in. Today's the last day of the exams. Are things going well? I'm doing the same as usual. No problems. I'm alright with it, but my sister hasn't been coming home these past few days. She has a lot on her plate with building a case against Shido. He has connections to powerful people. I'm sure they want him cleared to save their own skins. She's got this. I believe so too, yeah. She's my sister, she'll see it through, I'm sure. With that being said, now isn't the time for us to slack off either. You remember what the exams will cover? I'll check on the train for you. I gotta know how everything ends today. Begin! Hey, you didn't learn this in class. What country refers to a person who controls politics behind the scenes as a prime minister in black? That was Japan. We didn't learn this one either. Japanese word dokyu translates to massive. What English word inspired the initial do in dokyu? Dreadnought. Here's the last step exams. Shouldn't be a problem for you. It's so easy I might start yawning. You did perfectly, can't wait to see your score. Don't let your guard down until Shido's change. Keep a low profile. What are we doing today? I shall beat this slump. Card creation or soil improvement. Or the kid. Or her. Or I could do mementos. I've got 3 in there. I wonder if I can actually do the sun again. Because they're a bit of a ways off. Fortune teller's at 9, the devil's at 6, the kid's at 8, the star's at 7. Yes, I've got... If I wait a little bit longer, I could probably do Oyas as well and just knock all of them out. Which means the Emperor should probably be the move to make. Came to see you. 6 going on 7. Truth is, I brought a mini roaster and coffee mill the other day. Thought it'd be fun making coffee myself. It's not easy, but it's immensely satisfying process. Sorry, I just got a little dizzy there. Don't overwork yourself. I'm fine, honestly. Next up is Dare for the Planters. I'm sorry. I think I need to rest a little bit. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. He's really pushing us for start a new business venture soon. He's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. You wore her out. No, I didn't. I was nice. I'm just taking her breath away, is all. There's no way I can predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. What do you want to do? That's a good question. The idea sounds nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And certainly it would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible, but I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from low-cost chain that he's suggesting. You should tell him that, then. You think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking and what's truly important to me. That's the spirit. I understand. By refusing to trust him, I'll also be shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best. Yay, level up for Haru. I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to him. I'm gonna take some time to prepare though. It'll have to be my secret for now. I'll tell you next time. Sorry, are you home yet? I want to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you for today. Wait, no. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support I can keep pushing forward. I'll always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're such an inspiration. The rest is up to me. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error, but I believe it'll go well, and it'll make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first, though. Okay, I'll see you again on the rooftop. Something should have happened by now. Congratulations on being done with the exams. Congrats. It's over. I'm worried about the results. You all did your best. Should have studied your subjects instead of trying to guess what's on the exam. There's no way I could do that. The cry of desperation. I heard from my sister. There's been some progress. She'll be interrogating Shido soon. She apologizes for the wait and promises she'll manage to build up a case against him. Why don't we go out on town tomorrow? Let's meet in Shibuya. I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here for now. Sheesh. If Fumi's there. I got both of them now. I can max out this one. And then we will be done with the fortune. Members seem to be doing well now. They do a phone consultation from time to time, and they're very cheerful. That goes well for my fortune-telling customers, too. I'm getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate. Yeah, you seem to be well. Yeah, but I've still got a long way to go. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read a fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. I'm surprised though, right? Because I didn't try to take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her again sometime. Yeah, you should do that. Could this be? But the power of conviction is amazing. Her fate and mine are connected. I'll no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have the conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself. Yeah. I support you. Now it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that how you had something to do with the chairman's confession. That's when I discovered that you're the trickster who caused the sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me. So what if I am the trickster? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. Your Kana is set at a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it. Worried about me? There's no time to be worried. You take action in order to change fate, right? I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune. Thank you. I feel a strong bond. By that I mean blood oath. Ultimate secret of fortune, granting the infinite power. Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. Gunaya Flu's Lakshmi. Most powerful one for that. Special bond reading may change the color of certain dialogue options when you spend time with confidants. So it's a special reading that gives you the right answers, but it'll still cost money. What a strange sequence of the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as though they were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet. Verification tests are over. Don't forget about me. Visit again sometime. Something's not right. The website isn't busy at all. This doesn't make sense. Why? I mean, Shido got taken down. People should be posting comments left and right about this. The silence makes no sense. Is it because it hasn't made the news? It's so obvious the Phantom Thieves are responsible, though. Really? The number's going down. The news is talking about how Shido won by a landslide. They announced the health of their leader. Special session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister. Poor health. Completely different from what my sister told us. I heard he barely slept during the election campaign, so I don't believe him. He's not going to step down, is he? Will this country be fine without him? How can people still believe in him? Phantom Thieves are being treated like they never existed. Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidences. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. Phantom Thieves are only use those rumors to take advantage. Who would believe such a thing? Person saying this is a famous researcher. Even the ministry is saying that's how they determine the situation too. When's Shido making a comeback? What times like these? What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't anything my experience as a high schooler has taught me. It's as if people in reality have become distorted. What's happening here worries me. The only thing we can do right now is wait and see what happens. What do you mean I can't question him at this point? He's in an extremely unstable state. We can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate. At the cusp of making a case, you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far? I'm just being an innocent doctor. Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change? Don't be ridiculous. This country is governed by law. You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post? You plan on taking the head of the nation to court? You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off the case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom Thieves. If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it? Okay, but is it paid leave? Like, not dissing her career, but like, are they paying her to go away for a while? Because that's not the worst thing in the world. Assembly of Shido's case is in danger. We know he doesn't need an evaluation. His lackeys must have pressured others around him. There's far more people who will be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined. Is there anything we can do? Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants him to be held accountable, but even that chance has been destroyed with the media manipulation. Made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming it never happened. So the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals even after everything that's happened. A storm of criticisms online. People are saying to cast their remnants and execute them. Let's wait for my sister. She should be getting here soon. Also, why does Ryuji have an ashtray in front of him? I didn't read that one. If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened. Moving the country, however they wish, by controlling people's cognition. This is no different than being inside a palace. Sorry. We've gathered the best of the best and fought for a case, but as Makoto told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't just be Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling downward. There's even a possibility that the crimes using Metaverse will advance on a nationwide scale. That's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now. This makes no effing sense. Nothing more I can do with my resources. That's why I want to ask for your help. Is there any way you could do something one last time? I know I'm in no position to ask this of you. Doesn't matter to us. What are we gonna do? Should we change the heart of all of Shido's followers? Even if Futaba were to research them, it would take time. There's too little information. We can only target individuals. Are we really no match against the national power? If we use mementos, we may be able to do something. There's something we can do there. Mementos is the palace of the general public. It's the source of all distortions and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness. You mean there's a treasure even in mementos? If we go after that, the collapse of mementos should affect the public as a whole. The state of society would change too. If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way. It's a bold plan, but an interesting one. Sounds good to me. If we're gonna do this, there's one thing you need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another insubstantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know. I don't see where you're going with this. Human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their hearts and steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business. We'll have to discard this way of life. I think we need to do this. I mean, we're a group who's reforming society, right? What do you think? You'll lose your powers if Mementos is erased. Will you still do it? For our justice. You guys have all grown, huh? Alright. There are no objections. Did you come up with a plan? Whether it succeeds or not is another story. Looks like this is going to be our last job. We're erasing the metaverse. Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That's our condition for accepting this job. It's a deal then. Well, that's certainly a heavy condition. Very well, I accept. I swear to make Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. My pride won't allow me to continually be saved by you without doing anything in return. We'll be counting on you too. Let's fix this country. We'll carry this out tomorrow. How much coffee do I have? 13. I'm gonna make some more coffee. And coffee stuff. Hey. Actually, never mind. You must be tired. Just say it. You're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny. At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool to me, but now, this is where I belong. Are you sad about that? Maybe in regard to the attic place, but this is where I want to be. Not like me to say all that embarrassing stuff, but I think it's fine for tonight at least. I can sense Morgana's strong trust in me. Blood oath time with the kitty! The magician! Alright, mythological trickster. You can now fuse Usunushi? Usunushi? Yeah, what is he gonna have instead of Zoro, I wonder? Hermes? Mercurius. Makes sense. Mercury. Greatly evades electric, which is his weakness. I don't think this is one. This one's very useful. We should rest in preparation for tomorrow. My eyelids are getting heavy. I can't keep them open any longer. He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him. See, it's odd that there wasn't any music for a while there. That was a fruitless delight, inmate. We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back. The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation, to think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toy with you, yet none take responsibility with you. The distortion of a man's world is endlessly deep. Fixing it may be impossible even with the appearance of a trickster. It seems this is the limit of humanity. What are you saying? The time of ruin is nigh. One due to distortion of man's own heart from which none can escape. Last big heist for the Phantom Thieves. Good morning. It's finally time. Do you think it'll go well? It has to. Wait, it's the only thing we can do. See you at the usual place after school. I'll tell everyone to come. Okay, but what grade did I get on my exams? Top of the class. And because I did well with the smarts, I get charm. Check out the nav. Displaying an unfamiliar message. The door to the depths of the mementos has been opened. Wait, does that mean... We're really gonna do this, right? Why are you asking now? Well, what am I gonna do if you guys freak out and bail on me? We're gonna erase mementos, aren't we? Come on, let's go, guys. Isn't our talking cat behaving oddly? Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going. Wait, I'll let you decide on what we do going forward. What? No. I want to go to a rest area and save, because this is going to be big plot stuff. Yeah, let's end this a little bit early tonight. Because whatever is going to happen next is going to be big time plot stuff. So, we got our saves in. We are just shy of 100 hours. My god. I knew it was a long game, but we ain't done yet. But we are done for the night. So let's go look for somebody to raid. And we'll switch over to a different chatting screen while I do that. Happy Christmas Eve! Have a good night, Doc. Let's see. Retro games. Seems like a quiet Friday on Twitch. Could raid into one of those lovely people. Jackbox. A couple people I can raid. They're a couple hours in. Oh no. It moved me. Did I scroll past them? Oh no, it's just an entirely different order this time. Great. I love your code, Twitch. It's so good. Here? I thought I saw somebody. Oh, there they are. Oh, she's been going for almost 5 hours. Yeah, she's gonna be ending soon. Yeah. Let's go raid a friend if we can, who's talking about her recent trip to Japan. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world. We're doing more Persona 5 next week, and then we are going to be hopefully jumping into Expedition 33 on Friday. I think that's coming out then. But until then, have a wonderful weekend, a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.